Hello everyone. So in this video, we'll discuss the AIT 1 test paper discussions. That is All India Enabled Test 1, which you have already attended the examinations, and we'll take some few important questions and we'll discuss those solutions in this video. Okay, so let's start with the first question. And so, you might have seen in the questions, some questions you should attain uh, attend very confidently, because those questions are very easy questions, and you in all the competitive examination, when you are going to attend competitive examinations, you must have attend the easy one first. Okay, so we'll select some important questions from this paper and we'll discuss. So let's discuss the first question. So what is the first question? Let's discuss. So first question is here. Sorry. So here in this question, it is asking the number of zeros at the end of 127 factorial. So that means you need to find 127 factorial is a very big number, right? So in this number, big number, at the end of this number, how many zeros are present, you have to find. Okay. So when we are talking about zeros, right? Simply, if we take one number, okay, so how you are getting zero? So 0 means when you are taking the product of two numbers, that is 2 into 5, you are getting 0. Yes or no? Yes. So simply if I'll take 10, so if I'll ask how many zeros present in 10, so you'll just do the prime factorization, so that is 2 into 5, right? So here, when 2 and 5 are multiplying each other, you are getting 0. So here 1, 2 and 1, 5 are multiplied and you are getting 1, 0 in 10. Right. Similarly, if I'll ask you to find the number of zeros in 100, so what you will do? We'll do 5, we'll get 2 into 5 into 5, right? So that is 2 square into 5 square. Okay. So you are getting here, when you are multiplying this 5 with this 2, you are getting 1, 0. When you are getting this 5 into this 2, you are getting 1, 0. So when you are getting pair of 2 and 5, pair of product of 2 and 5, then you are getting, so how many numbers to product of 2 and 5 you will get? So that number of zeros you will get in this number. So simply to solve these type of things, so when these are very small numbers, right? So when you are having a very big number and you are asked to find the number of zero at the end of this number, right? Okay. So how you can find? That is the permutation, and in the topic permutation and combination, you must have taught this topic. That is, it is belongs to the number theory also. To find the number of divisors, to find the number, to find the highest power of a integer, and so all these things you have already taught, right? So by using that concepts, we will solve these questions, right? So simply, if I'll ask how many zeros are present in 40 factorial, right? So what you will do, the thing is, it can be factorized, prime factorized in this way, that is 2 to the power n into 5 to the power n, right? So this number can be factorized in this way, 2 to the power n into 5 to the power m, right? Okay. So simply the required things, what we are requiring, the main thing is how many pairs of 2 and 5 you are getting, right? So remember, 2 to the power n will be always greater than equal to 5 to the power n, right? So what we will do, we need to find only the m, the value of m, right? So how many number of 5 are present? Because the number of 5 are lesser than number of 2 are present, then we need to find only the number, how many numbers of 5 are present in that number, right? Simple. So simply, if I'll ask you, so how we can find the number of zeros are present at the end of 127 factorial? The method is to find the number of zeros at the end of 127 factorial. That is, to find the number of the highest power of 5. What is the highest power of 5? We'll find that only. Okay. So to find this, we have already studied one method, that is 127. How we can find the highest power of 5 in 127 factorial? And what is the method? Already you all have studied these things. Okay. So let's see. Again, I am telling about it. Let's see. 127 upon 5, greatest integer of 127 upon 5, plus 127 upon 5 square का greatest integer, plus 127 greatest integer of 127 5 cube, that is this, and then greatest integer of 127 upon 5 to the power 4. So see, in the last term, 127 of 5 to the power 4. So 5 to the power 4 is 125 into 5 is very bigger than 127. So here, when you are taking greatest integer, we are getting 0, right? So we'll not consider this. Okay. So we'll consider these three only. Okay. So we need to find the number of 5 are present, the number of highest power of 5 present in 127 factorial, that is we are finding, or we can say the number of 5 are present in 127 factorial in the prime factorization of 127 factorial. Okay. So 120 greatest integer of 127 upon 5 is what it will be. So that will be 25 point something, that is greatest integer of 25 point something is 25, plus 5 square is 25. So 25 into 3, 25 into 5 is 125, and 125 is 5. 5.25, 5 is 125, that is 5 point something, greatest integer of 5 point something is 5, plus, and 5 cube is 125, and 127 upon 125, greatest integer of 127 upon 125 is 1 point something, that is greatest integer of that 1 point something is 1, and the total number of the highest power of 5 present in 127 is 25 plus 5 is 30 plus 1, 31. So the correct answer is 31. Okay. So 31 zeros are present at the end of 127 factorial. Is that clear, clear to everyone? Sorry. The important thing is the method. So method is how we'll get 0. When we are multiplying 2 and 5, we are getting 0. So how many numbers of product of 2 and 5 are present in the prime factorization of the given number? So that is the number of the zeros will be present in that number. Simple. So simply further simplification, by further simplifying, we can say the number of 5 are present in the prime factorization of the given number is also the number present at the end of the given number. Also, we can say the height to find the number of 0 at the end of the given number is equal to the highest power of 5 present in 127 factorial or in the given number. Okay, so this is the method. First, you need to take the greatest integer of the given number upon 5 plus the greatest integer of given number upon 5 square plus greatest integer given number of by 5 cube and so on. When you are getting 0, greatest integer is 0, from that point you have to stop, right? So finally we are getting the answer is 31. So for this concept, you need to go through the concept of number theory, which is present in every standard book of JEE Advanced or JEE Mains of permutation and combination. I hope this is clear to everyone, guys. Let's move to the second question. So let's see. So what is the second question? Yes, second question is coming from the statistics. Okay, let's see. In a set of 2 and distinct observations, right? In a set of 2 and distinct observations, each of the observations below the median of all the observations is increased by 5 units, and each of the remaining observations is decreased by 3 units. then the mean of the new set of the observations. It's a very simple question coming from statistics. I hope all of you have solved this question in the examination. Let's see what is the solution of this question. So see here, see, in a set of 2n distinct observations, let the 2n number of observations, let the observations are x1, x2, x3 and up to xn minus 1, xn, xn plus 1, xn plus 2 and so on up to x2n, right? So these are my 2n number of observations. Okay, and next, in the next statement, what it is saying, each of the observation below the median of all the observation is increased by 5. That means we need to find the median, right? So median means here 2n number of observations are present in this data. Okay, so 2n means the number of observations are even. The number of observations are even number, that is 2n. So when you are having even number of observations, you are having, how we can find the median? So median is actually the median is lying between xn and xn plus 1, right? So that is the midpoint of or half of, that is 1 by 2 of xn plus 1, right? So these two terms are the middle terms, and the middle point of these two terms is giving you the median of all these 2n observations, right? So now we'll find, it is saying in the next step, it is saying each of the observations below the median of all the observations is increased by 5. That means in दोनों के बीच में ही median lie करेगा, ठीक है? So below the medians means here, if the median is present here, right? So below this median, all the observations are increased by 5 units. Okay, so now see, we'll find the mean, right? So all the observations below the medians are increased by 5 units, that is x1 plus 5 plus x2 plus 5 plus x3 plus 5 plus and so on xn plus 5, right? And then each of the remaining observations is decreased by 3 units, right? So in next, it is saying the remaining observations are decreased by 3 units, that is xn plus 1 minus 3 plus xn plus 2 minus 3 and so on x2n minus 3. Is it or not? Divided by, how we can find the mean? That is, we need to find the new mean, right? Okay, so divided by the total number of observation is 2n, right? So this is my, now see, if we'll simplify the numerator of this mean, so what we are getting, let's see, x1 plus x2 plus x3 plus up to xn up to x2n, right? So that is, I'm writing mean is equal to new mean. Yeah? New mean is equal to x1 plus x2 up to xn plus 1 and so on up to x2n, right? And also what we are having here, 5 plus 5 plus 5 up to xn, in 5 is added starting from x1 to xn. That means 5 into n plus 5 into n. Okay, that is plus 5 into n. And what you are having, minus 3, minus 3, minus 3. There is also 3 is subtracted n times. That is, we have to write here minus 3n divided by 2n. Is it clear to everyone, guys? Yes or no? Yes. If it is clear, then see, this is my old mean or not? This is my old mean or not? Yes or no? Guys, tell me. This is my old mean or not? See, this is my old mean. Right? X1 plus X2. We can write this as X1 plus X2 plus Xn plus Xn plus 1 up to X2n divided by 2n plus 2n by 2n. 5n minus 3n is 2n. 2n by 2n. That is old mean plus 1. So new mean is old mean plus 1. So what it is asking in the question? So in the question it is asking then the mean of new set of observation, it is increased. In the options it is given that it is increased by 1 unit, it is decreased by 1 unit, it is decreased by 2 units, it is increased by 2 units. The first option is correct. Yes, the first option is correct. It is the new mean is increased by 1 units from the old mean. Okay, so I hope this is clear, very clear to everyone, guys. If you have any doubt, you can watch the video again. Okay. Let's move to the next question, that is the third question. Okay, let's see. Yes, so this is the third question and we'll discuss this question. So this question is coming from the limit. Okay, see, you can see here limit extending to 1 of 2x minus 3 into root x minus 1 divided by 2x square plus x minus 3. So if you'll put the limit here, if you'll put the value of x as 1 here in the given function, what you are getting, that is 2x minus 1. So 2 into 1, that is 2 minus 1 is minus 1 and 0. 0 by 0 form you are getting. 0 by 0. So in the numerator, irrational numbers are present. So we can rationalize to solve this limit. We can use the rationalization method, right? So see what is how we can solve this limit by using the rationalization method, right? So limit extending to 1, 2x minus 3 into root x minus 1 into root x plus 1 whole divided by 2x square plus x minus 3. If you'll factorize it, what you are getting by factorizing it? Let's see. If you'll factorize it, 2x square plus x minus 3, that is 2x square plus 3x minus 2x minus 3 into root x plus 1. Okay. So again, simplifying this one. So numerator becomes 2x minus 3 into root x minus 1 into root x plus 1 is x minus 1, right? Divided by, and this becomes 2x. If we'll take the 2x as common, this will be x minus 1, and from 3x and minus 3 I'm taking plus 3 as common, and we are getting x minus 1 into whole into root x plus, right? So now by further simplification, limit extending to 1, 2x minus 1, 2x minus 3 into x minus 1 whole divided by, this becomes 2x plus 3 into x minus 1 into root x plus 1. So x minus 1 will be cancelled out from the numerator and denominator. And finally, we are having limit extending to 1, 2x minus 3 divided by 2x plus 3 into root x plus 1. Right? So if we'll put the limit here, we are getting minus, numerator becomes -1 divided by, this becomes 5 and this is 2. So 10, -1 upon 10. So the correct answer is -1 upon 10. This is a very simple question coming from limit, right? Okay. So let's move to the next question. What it is having? Yeah, it is a question. It is a question from conic section, from the question circle. Okay. So here in this question, it is asking two tangents are drawn from the origin to a circle. Okay. Okay. So suppose this is my origin, and from this point origin, two tangents are drawn on a circle. Okay. Suppose these are my two tangents, and my circle is like this. Okay, this is my circle which center is given as 2, -1, right? 2 -1. Okay, so if the equation of the tangent is, so this is my this is my origin. Okay, see, check it. So here, let's see. Okay, let's see. So if the equation of the tangents is 3x plus 1. So one equation is given as 3x plus y is equal to 0. Suppose this is the equation, 3x plus y is equal to 0. Equation of tangent, of this tangent. Okay. And what is the equation of other tangent? Let the equation of other tangent is y is equal to mx, because it is passing through origin, right? Y is equal to ms. I'm taking this equation as y is equal to mx. Okay, because the tangents are drawn from origin. Okay, so then if we'll join the point of contact of tangent and circle to the center. Okay, so these two are representing to the radius. So these two length will be equal. Suppose this is my center C, this point is A, this point is B. So we can say CA is equal to CB. Length of CA is equal to CB. Yes or no, guys? Okay. So we know how to find the length of a line from a point to the line. Okay. So what is the formula to get the length of a line from a point to the line? Okay. So let's see. This is my line, 3x plus y is equal to 0, and this is my point, 2 minus 1. So I need to find the distance from this point 2 minus 1 to the line 3x plus y is equal to 0. So that is 3 into 2, that is 6 minus 1, divided by under root of 3 square plus 1. Okay, which is equal to, this equation is mx minus y is equal to 0. We can write this as mx minus y is equal to 0. Okay, so this will be, what will happen? This will be 2m under root of 2m minus of minus 1, that is plus 1, divided by under root of 1 plus m square. Right? So this is my length of both the radius from the center to the point of contact between the tangent and the circle. Okay. So this can be further simplified into under root modulus of mod of 2m plus 1 divided by under root of 1 plus m square, which is equal to modulus of 5 divided by root 10. Okay. So if we'll delete, if we'll erase, अगर हम दोनों साइड से मॉडुलस को हटा देंगे, ठीक है, तो क्या मिलेगा मुझे? ओके, So here we have, in the last page, we have 2m plus 1 on root of 1 plus m square, which is equal to on root modulus of 5 upon on root 10, right? Is that? Yes. So now if you'll forget about the modulus, if you'll delete the modulus, what you are getting? So we'll get 10 into 2m plus 1 whole square, which is equal to 25 into 1 plus m square, right? Just open it. What you are getting? 10 into 2m square is as 4m square plus 1 plus 4m, which is equal to 25 plus 25 m square. Is that clear or not? Further simplifying, we are getting 40 m square plus 10 plus 40 m, which is equal to 25 plus 25 m square. Yes. Okay. So now what we'll get? We are getting 40 m square minus 25 m square is 15 m square plus 40 m minus 20, 40 m, right? 40 m is that 40 m minus 10 minus plus 10 minus 25 minus 15 is equal to 0. If we'll take 5 as common from both sides, what you are getting? We are getting 3m square plus 8m minus 3 is equal to 0. If we'll factorize it, we are getting 3m square plus 8m can be written as 8m can be written as how? 9m minus m minus 3, right? Which is equal to 0. If we'll take 3m as common, we are having m minus 3, and if we'll take minus 1 as common, m, that or not? Yes, m plus 3, and minus 1, m plus 3, which is equal to 0. So here we are getting m plus 3 into 3m minus 1 is equal to 0, right? So m plus 3. So simply we are getting here m is equal to minus 3. One slope is m is equal to minus 3. Another one is m is equal to 1 upon 3. So in the given equation of tangent, already here for this tangent, the slope is given as minus 3, right? So for this equation, the slope will be 1 by 3, right? If the slope is 1 by 3 and the equation we have taken, that is y is equal to mx, then the equation of other tangent will be y is equal to 1 by 3x. So this is the required equation. Equation of other tangent. Is that clear to everyone? So this is the answer. Which option is correct? Further simplify kar lo fir se. So if we'll simplify it, it will be x upon 3 minus y is equal to 0. That is x minus 3y is equal to 0, right? So 3y minus x. In the question, x minus 3y is equal to 0. Option C is correct. X minus 3y is equal to 0. Option C is correct. Is that clear to everyone, guys? I hope this is clear to everyone. It's a question from conic section, or we can say circle, right? I hope this is clear to everyone. Let's move to the next question, right? Okay, so this is the next question. It is also a question from conic section. In this question, it is asking if the line 3x plus 4y minus 24 is equal to 0 intersect the x-axis at the point A and the y-axis at the point B, then the incenter of the triangle OAB where O is the origin. Okay, O is the origin. Okay. So let's see. First, draw the figure. This asking, this is my origin. Okay, this is my origin, or you can say coordinate is 0, 0. And this line intersect x-axis at the point A, and y-axis at the point B, right? And the equation of line is given as 3x plus 4y minus 24 is equal to 0, right? And then the incenter of the triangle OAB, the incenter of the triangle OAB. So इसका जो incenter होगा, where it will be lying, the in circle will be inscribed in the given triangle, and it is touching the three sides of the triangle, right? Is that clear to everyone? Yes. So now we can say the point A, we can easily find the point A and B because the line is intersecting x-axis. When we'll put y is equal to 0, we'll get x is equal to 24 by 3, that is 8. So the coordinate of point A is 8, 0, right? And point B ka coordinate kya ho jayega? That is, if we'll put x is equal to 0 in the given equation, we'll get 4y is equal to 24 and y will be 6. So the coordinate of point B is 0, 6. Yes, we got both the coordinates of point A and B. And if this is the center of the circle, you can see here, this is my radius and also this is my radius. Okay, if the length of this radius is r, then the coordinate of the center will be r. If because it is going through to reach the point here, it is going on x-axis r units and also on y-axis r units. Then the center of the circle is actually r. It becomes r. Then we can say this radius is equal to this radius. Yes or no? Radius of a circle are always same. Okay. So now from here also, if I'll join from this point r to this given line, or point of contact of the line and the circle, okay, then we can find, we know the equation of this line and we have this point. Then we can easily find the distance from this point r to the given line 3x plus 4y minus 24 is equal to 0. We can easily find. Yes or no? Yes. If we can find, so how? So this length is also my radius. Yes or no? Yes. So let's find. So the length from the point r to the line 3x plus 4y minus 24 is equal to 0 is mod of, if we'll put x as r and y as r, 3r plus 4r minus 24 and root of divided by 3 square and root of divided by 3 and root of 3 square plus 4 square, which is equal to r. Yes or no? Yes. Okay. So I further simplifying, we are getting 7r minus 24 divided by 9 plus on root of 9 plus 16, that is on root of 25, 5, which is equal to r. So if we'll further simplifying, so 7r minus mod of 7r minus 24, which is equal to 5r. Is that or not? Okay. So this will be, if we'll modulus को अगर हम उठा देंगे, ठीक है ना? So this will be 7r minus 24, which is equal to plus or minus 5r. This becomes 5r. Now we are getting here two equations. One equation is 7r minus 24 is equal to 5r. So that is 7r minus 5r is equal to 2r. So 2r is equal to 24 and we are getting r is equal to 12. So in the given options, do you have 12? No, we don't have any option as 12. Okay, let's see by solving the second next equation what you are getting 7r minus 7r plus 5r, that is 12r is equal to 7r minus 24 is equal to minus 5r, that is 12r is equal to 24 and we are getting r is equal to 2. Okay, then the center of the circle becomes 2 2. If we are getting r as 2, that means center will be 2 2. So this is the in center of the triangle OAB, right? So actually the definition of in center is the in point of intersection of the angle bisector. And also we can say if the circle is inscribed in the triangle and also the circle touches all the sides, then we can say that is in circle and the center of that circle is also called in center. In this way also we can find the in center and which is 2 2, right? I hope this is clear to everyone because this is very easy and you can solve it. Okay, I hope this is clear to everyone, guys. Let's move to the next question. Yes, on your screen you can see this is just the next question. Here in the question number 60, find the range of the given function f of x is equal to under root of 16 minus x square. It's a very easy question. The concept is when you are finding the range or when you are finding the domain of under root of something, okay, that means this something is must be greater than equal to 0. To define this function, this something must be greater than equal to 0. So let's see what is the domain of this function. We'll find what is the domain of this function. So f of x is equal to under root of 16 minus x square. So domain is, we'll find the domain. So to find the domain, or we can say to define this to be the function to be defined, 16 minus x square must be greater than equal to 0. That means if we'll solve this inequality, we'll get x square minus 16 is less than equal to 0. And if we'll factorize it, we'll get x plus 4 into x minus 4, which is less than equal to 0. And if we'll solve this inequality also, we'll get x is belongs to minus 4 to 4 closed interval. So this is my domain. This is my domain. How we can find the range of this function? Range. To always remember, when you are finding range of a function, just take the given function as y. I am taking this function as y is equal to under root of 16 minus x square and try to write the function in terms of x. Okay, so now we are doing this. If we'll squaring on both sides, we are getting y square is equal to 16 minus x square. Is that clear? Yes. So now if we'll take this 16 to the left hand side, so or we can say if we'll subtract 16 from both sides, we will get y square minus 16 is minus x square. That means x square is always positive. In the right hand side, what you are having? X minus of x square, and we know x square is always positive. If x square is positive and here minus 1 is multiplied with x square, that means the right hand side here in this equation, the right hand side is always negative. It is negative. Left hand side is will also be negative. So we can say y square minus 16 is always less than equal to 0. If we'll factorize it, we'll get y plus 4 into y minus 4 is less than equal to 0, right? Okay, now if we'll solve this inequality, what we are getting? We are finding the value of y, na? Yes. The range means the value of y for which x is defined. But domain is the value of x for which function is defined or y is defined. So this is y plus 4 into y minus 4 is less than equal to 0. And by solving this inequality, we are getting y is greater than equal to minus 4 and less than equal to 4. That means y belongs to minus 4 to 4. And in the question, it is given that y is equal to on root of 16 minus x square. Always remember, on root of something is greater than equal to 0. That means from here we are getting y is greater than equal to 0. So from these two equations, we are getting y belongs to closed interval of 0 to 4. Y can't be negative because y is on root of 16 minus x square, and on root of something can't be negative, right? So this is my range. This is your answer. Let's see. Let's check with the options. Option D is correct, right? Option D is correct. I hope this is clear to everyone. It's a very simple question, but you must have knew the concept behind it. Okay. So let's move to the next question. Okay. So let's see the next question. It's a question from matrix. If A and B are symmetric matrix of the same order, then which one of the following is not true? Question, remember, read the question carefully. It is asking which of the following statement is not true. That means you need to check every option one by one, right? So in the question, it is given that A and B are symmetric matrix of the same order. That means if A and B are symmetric, right, then we can say A transpose is equal to A and B transpose is equal to B, right? Yes. So now we'll check by using the properties of transpose. We'll check all the options one by one and we'll see which option is not correct. And that will be our answer. Okay, let's check for the first one. A plus B is symmetric. Let's check. If A plus B is symmetric, if we'll take transpose of A plus B, it can be written as A transpose plus B transpose. And from equation 1, we know A transpose is equal to A because A is symmetric, B transpose is also B because B is symmetric. So in place of A transpose, we can write A, and in place of B transpose, we can write B, right? So finally, we are getting transpose of A plus B is equal to A plus B. That means it is symmetric. It is symmetric. So option B is correct. Option B is correct, right? Option A, sorry, A is correct. Now check whether the option B is correct or not. A minus B is symmetric. Similarly, we have to take transpose of A minus B, which can be written as A transpose minus B transpose. And in place of A transpose, we will write A. And in place of B transpose, we will write B. So we are getting transpose of A minus B is equal to A minus B. So this is also satisfying the properties of symmetric because transpose of A minus B, we are getting which is equal to A minus B. So it is also symmetric. And option B is correct also, right? So let's check for option C. AB plus BA is symmetric. AB plus BA is symmetric. If we'll take the transpose of AB plus BA, we'll get AB transpose and transpose of BA. And if we'll open transpose of AB, it can be written as by using the properties of transpose, B transpose into A transpose plus it can be written as A transpose into B transpose, right? So in place of B transpose and A transpose, we will write B and A respectively. So it can be written as BA plus AB, right? So from here, we can check here, transpose of AB plus BA, we are getting which is equal to AB plus BA is also. We are getting AB plus BA. So it is also satisfying the symmetric properties of matrix. Okay, so it is also symmetric, then option C is also correct. Let's check for option D. Option D is AB minus BA is symmetric, right? AB minus BA is symmetric. So transpose of AB minus BA, will take transpose of AB minus BA, which can be written as transpose of AB minus transpose of BA, right? So when we'll open the transpose of product of two matrix, we'll get B transpose into A transpose minus, it can be written as A transpose into B transpose. And in place of B transpose and A transpose, we can write B, A respectively. So BA minus AB. And if we'll take A minus was common, so it can be written as AB minus BA. So it is satisfying the skew symmetric matrix, properties of skew symmetric matrix. So it is skew symmetric, right? It is skew symmetric. So in the option D, but it is given that in the option D, it is given that in the option D, it is given that AB minus B is symmetric, but it is skew symmetric. So this option is not correct, and this is our answer. Okay, so option D is our answer, which is not, which statement is not correct. I hope this is clear to everyone because it's a very easy question. Just we are using the properties of transpose here and we'll solve these questions very simple. Okay, I hope this is clear to everyone. Let's move to the next question. So let's see what is the solution for the next question. It's a question from binomial theorem and it is asking this number is divisible by which of the following options. Okay, so let's check. It is given that 3 raised to 2n plus 2 minus 2 cube n minus 9, which can be written as also 3 square to the power n plus 1 minus 8n minus 9. It is also written as 9 can be written as 1 plus 8 to the power n plus 1 minus 8n minus 9 can be written as 8 into n minus 1. N minus 1, n plus 1 minus 1, right? N plus 1 minus 1. Okay. So by using the binomial theorem, we can expand this expansion. Okay. So if you'll expand it, it can be written as 1 plus n plus 1 C1, that is n plus 1 into 8, okay, to the power 1 into n plus 1 C2 8 square plus n plus 2, okay, n plus 1 C3 8 cube and so on up to n plus 1 C n plus 1 8 to the power n plus 1 minus 8 into n plus 1 minus 1, right? Now we can see here from this, in this expression, these two terms, this positive one, negative one will be cancelled out, and this n plus 1 into 8 and n plus 1 into 8 will be cancelled out to each other. So finally what we are having, 8 square into n plus 1 C2 plus n plus 1 C3 into 8 cube and so on up to n plus 1 Cn plus 1 8 to the power n plus 1. So if we'll take 8 square as common, we can take 8 square as common. So n plus 1 C2 plus n plus 1 C3 8 into 8 plus and so on n plus 1 C n plus 1, that is 1. Okay, 8 to the power n to चला गया है ना, n minus sorry is actually n. So we have taken 8 square as common, so we will be having n minus. So here we can see 8 square is multiplied with this whole term. That is 8 square is 64, right? 8 square is 64. So this number is divisible by, so 64 is a factor of this product. So 64 is a factor of this number. So then we can say 60, this number is divisible by 64. I hope this is clear to everyone, guys. It's a very simple thing, simple question, right? Okay, so let's move to the next question. Okay, so see, in the question it is asking to solve this expression, nothing else, to find, evaluate the value of this expression, trigonometric expression. Okay, it's a it is given that a trigonometric expression and you need to find the value. So let's we have used in the question it is used 23° repeatedly. So I'm taking let this 23° as x, right? I'm taking this as x. Okay, so let's see. If we'll put 23° as x, so the given expression becomes 3 into sin x minus cos x to the power 4 plus 6 into sin x plus cos x whole square plus 4 into sin की power 6x plus cos की power 6x, right? Okay, now if we'll simplify it, okay, now if we'll simplify it, this is 4, so we'll take sin x minus cos x square to the power square, or sin x minus cos x to the power 2 to the power 2. Okay, so first we'll open it, sin x 3 into sin x minus cos x whole square को open करते हैं, ठीक है, that will be sin square x plus cos square x minus 2 sin x cos x whole square plus, if we'll open this bracket also, 6 into sin square x plus cos square x plus 2 into sin x into cos x, right? Plus here we are having 4 into sin की power 6x plus cos की power 6x. So also we will use the formula of AQ plus BQ, right? AQ plus BQ, that is sin square x to the power 3 plus cos square x to the power 3. If we use it, so what we'll get? We'll get 4 into a plus b whole cube, that is here the formula is AQ plus BQ wala formula, that is a plus b whole cube minus a plus b whole cube minus 3ab into a plus b, right? So this is the formula. If we'll use this formula, what we'll get? So we'll get sin square x plus cos square x whole cube minus 3 into sin square x into cos square x whole into sin square x plus cos square x, right? So this is the answer. So let's further simplifying. We'll get sin square x plus cos square x is 1 minus sin 2 sin x cos x is sin 2x whole square plus 6 into sin square x plus cos square x is 1. So this will be 1 plus sin 2x. Just use the formula, you will get the answer. Okay. Minus 4 into sin square x plus cos square x is 1. 1 cube is 1. So this is 1 minus 3 sin square x into cos square x. 3 sin square x into cos square x into sin square x plus cos square x is 1. So this is the final expression we are having now. further simply, how we can further simplifying it? We can further simplify by open all the bracket. If you open all the brackets, what we will getting? What will be getting? So 3 into 1 minus sine 2x whole square. If you open it, 3 into 1 plus sine 2x whole square. So sine square 2x minus 2 sine 2x. Is it or not? Minus 2 sine 2x. Yes. And here 6 into 6 sine 2x plus 6 into plus 6 sine 2x plus further simplifying what we are getting? We are getting here 4 minus, sure, 4 को ऐसे रहने दो, 4, this is 1 minus 3 sine square x cos square x. 3 sine square x cos square x. Okay. So if we'll multiply this 3 with this bracket, what we'll get? So just multiply it. What we are getting? Let's see. 3 plus 3 sine square 2x minus 6 sine 2x plus 6 sine 2x plus 4. Sure. Plus 4 into 1 minus, we can write this as 1 minus 3 by 4 sine 2x, sine square 2x, because sine 2x is 2 sine x cos x. Okay. So if we'll divide 2 and multiplied by 2, divided by 4 and multiplied by 4. So 4 into sine square x into cos square x will be sine square 2x. Yes. Okay. Now we have opened all these things, and if we'll take common 3 from each side, so we'll get this is 1 minus sine square 2x minus 2 sine 2x plus 2 sine 2x. Okay. And plus 4 into 1 minus 3 by 4 sine square 2x. Okay. So let's see. You can check here. This term sine square 2x, sine square 2x, 2 sine 2x, 2 sine 2x will be cancelled out. If we multiply 3 sine square 2x, and here if we multiply 4 with this term, we'll get 3 sine square 2x. So this term will be cancelled out also. And finally, what we are having, 3 into 1, 3 plus 3 into 2 is 6. And here we are having 4. So 13. So 13 is our answer. The value of the given question is 13. So option C is correct. Option C is correct. Okay. It's a formula type questions. Just you need to use the trigonometric formula and you will get the answer. Algebraic identity use y and trigonometric formula use y. Okay. So I hope this is clear to everyone. Let's move to the next question here. Okay. It's also a question from binomial theorem, and it is given that in the binomial expansion of a minus b to the power n, where n is greater than or equal to 7, and it is also given that the sum of 5th term and 8th term is given as 0, and a is equal to b, which is not, those are not equal to 0. Then you need to find the value of n. Okay. So we'll find, okay, we know in the given question, it is given that the expansion is a minus b to the power n. And in this expansion, the general term will be, what will be the general term? That is NCR a to the power n minus r into minus b to the power r. So this is my general term, right? So if I'll ask you to find the 5th term, then the 5th term will be T5 will be NC4 a to the power n minus 4 minus b to the power. And if I'll ask you to find the eighth term, it will be nc7 a to the power n minus 7 minus b to the power 7. And it is given in the question t5 plus t8 is equal to 0, right? It is given that t5 plus t8 is equal to 0. So if we'll substitute all these things, okay, so nc4 can be written as n factorial divided by n minus 4 factorial into 4 factorial, right, into a to the power n minus 4 minus b to the power 4 is b to the power 4, and here minus b to the power 7 is given, so it will be plus into minus is minus, so minus nc7 is n factorial by n minus 7 factorial into 7 factorial into a to the power n minus 7 into b to the power 7, okay, which is given as 0, right? Okay, now from this equation, if we take common as n factorial divided by, let's take common as, from the last equation I'm taking common as n factorial divided by n minus 7 factorial into 4 factorial, okay, into 4 factorial I'm taking as common, and also I'm taking a to the power n minus 7 into b to the power 4, okay, I'm taking common as a to the power n minus 7 into b to the power 4. So what we are having right now, let's see, if we are taking n minus n factorial upon n minus 7 factorial into 4 factorial, so n factor चला गया, 4 factor चला गया, so n minus 4 factorial से हम n minus 7 factorial को कॉमन ले लेंगे, तो we'll be having n minus 4 into, so we can write this as na ऐसे, we can write, since n minus 4 factorial is n minus 4 into n minus 5 into n minus 6 into n minus 7 factorial. So I am taking n minus 7 factorial as count. So this becomes, and n minus a to the power n minus 7 is also gone. So after taking a to the power n minus 7, we'll be having a to the power n plus 3, right? A to the power n plus 3, right? A to the power n plus 3 divided by a to the power n plus 3 nahi, that is a to the power 3, yes, a cube divided by n minus into 4 into n minus 5 into n minus 6 minus, from here n factorial is gone, n minus 7 factorial is gone, 4 factorial is gone, then 7 into 6 into 5, and a to the power n minus 7 is gone, b to b cube, so b cube divided by 7 into 6 into 5, right, which is equal to 0. So if we'll divide this number on both sides, we'll be having, or we'll left with only a cube divided by n minus 4 into n minus 5 into n minus 6, which is equal to, can be written as b cube divided by 7 into 6 into 5. So now we can write this as a by b whole cube, which is equal to n minus 4 into n minus 5 into n minus 6 divided by 7 into 6 into 5. So now a is equal to b, it is given in the question, a is equal to b. So a, b will be cancelled out from the numerator and denominator. So we will be having, after cross multiplication, we are getting n minus 4 into n minus 5 into n minus 6, which is equal to 7 into 6 into 5, right? So in the both side of the last equation, in this equation, in both sides, we are having three consecutive terms, three consecutive numbers. In the right hand side, you are having three consecutive numbers, and also in the left hand side, we are having three consecutive numbers. So by comparing both sides, we are getting n minus 4 is equal to 7. So n we are getting, that is 7 plus 4, which is equal to 11. So n is equal to 11, right? So the correct answer is 11. Option B is correct, right? I hope this is clear to everyone. We have used the binomial theorem, nothing else. Just use the binomial theorem concept, binomial theorem. But from the general term, find the fifth term and eighth term, then use the given information, that is T5 plus T8 is equal to 0. Then you will get the value of n, that is 11. Is that clear to everyone? I hope this is clear to everyone, guys. Okay, so let's move to the next question. So let's see. The solution for this trigonometric question. Okay, it's a trigonometric equation. Okay, so you have to solve and you need to find the solution in between 0 to 4 pi closed interval. Okay, so let's see. Let's solve this question. Here it is given that 2 sine cube x plus 2 cos cube x minus 3 sine 2x plus 2. So I'm just simplifying the given equation. 2 sine cube x plus 2 cos cube x minus 3 sine 2x can be written as 2 sine x into cos x plus 2 is equal to 0. If I divide 2 on both sides, after dividing 2 on both sides, what you are having, that is sine cube x plus cos cube x divided by 2 plus 1 minus, here 2 will be cancelled, and 3 sine x cos x, okay, which is equal to 0. So we know from the algebraic identity, if a cube plus b cube plus c cube minus 3abc is equal to 0, then a plus b plus c is equal to also 0. Okay, so here a is sin x plus b is cos x plus c is 1. So by using this, we can say 1 plus sin x plus cos x plus 1 is equal to 0, right? So sin x can be written as 2 into sin x by 2 into cos x by 2. By using the half angle formula, we can write, and 1 plus cos x is 2 cos square x by 2, which is equal to 0, right? And from here, if we take cos x, 2 cos x by 2 as common, I'm taking 2 cos of x by 2 as common. I'm having sin of x by 2 plus cos of x by 2, which is equal to 0. By solving now, from this equation, by solving, we are getting 2 cos of x by 2 is equal to 0. एक तो ये है. By solving it, we are getting cos of x by 2 is equal to 0. And here we are getting x by 2 is equal to, in between 0 to 4 pi, right? 0 to 4 pi, that is pi by 2, 3 pi by 2. Okay, so now we can say x is equal to pi and 3 pi. So from here we are getting two solutions, that is pi and 3 pi, right? Okay, pi and 3 pi. Similarly, by solving the second condition, that is this, sine of x by 2, sine of x by 2 plus cos of x by 2, which is equal to 0. If we divide cos of x by 2 on both sides, by dividing cos of x by 2 on both sides, we are getting tan of x by 2 plus 1 is equal to, that is minus 1. So here we are getting x is equal to 3 pi by 2 and 7 pi by 2, right? So these are two solutions also, right? So 4 solutions we are getting. So the correct answer is 4. So 4 solutions we are getting of this trigonometric equation in between 0 to 4 pi, where 0 and 4 pi are included. I hope this is clear to everyone, guys. Okay, so let's move to the next question. Okay, so it's a question which is from limit. Okay, so let's see what is the solution. It's an easy question actually. मुझे तो easy लग रहा है. I hope all of you solve this question in examination also. So let's see what is the solution. Limit extending to 0. It can be written as e to the power x. E to the power minus x can be written as 1 upon e to the power x minus 2 whole divided by x square. By further simplification, we'll get limit extending to 0 e to the power by taking the LCM e to the power x plus 1 minus 2 into e to the power x divided by x square into e to the power x, right? Yes or no? So now, if we'll further simplify it, we'll get limit extending to 0. We are trying to bring this function into standard functions. This limit into standard limits where we can use the formula easily, right? So limit extending to 0, this will be numerator becomes, let's see, numerator becomes e to the power x plus 1 whole square divided by x square into e to the power minus x, right? E to the power minus x. Now, if we'll put the limit, we can say limit extending to 0 e to the power x plus 1 divided by x whole square into limit extending to 0 e to the power minus x. So this limit becomes 1, and this also e to the power minus 0 is e to the power minus x is 1 upon e to the power x, and 1 upon e to the power 0 is 1. So 1. So answer is 1. Correct answer is 1. For this question, answer is 1. I hope it's a very easy question. I hope this is clear to everyone. Okay, let's move to the next question. Okay, so in this question, it is given that the number of integral solutions. So you need to find the number of integral solution of this given equation. Okay. In this given equation, irrational numbers are given, right? So I can say, by solving this equation, I can say 5 plus 2 root 6. It can be also written as 1 upon 5 minus 2 root 6. Is there any problem? No. I can write by rationalizing, we can write this as 5 plus 2 root 6 as 1 upon 5 minus 2 root 6. Okay. So I'm taking 5 plus 2 root 6 whole to the power x cube minus 3 as t. So after substituting this substitution in the given equation, I am getting t plus, this becomes 1 upon t. 1 upon t is equal to 10. So after taking LCM, I am getting t square plus 1 minus 10t is equal to 0. Okay. So in this quadratic equation, I am getting one quadratic equation, right? So in this quadratic equation, that is t square minus 10t plus 1 is equal to 0. This one, na? Yes. So now here the discriminant, so try to find the discriminant. B square minus 4ac, that is minus 10 square into 4 into a, that is 1 4ac. 100 minus 4, that is 96. So discriminant is 96. And if we'll try to find t, so minus of minus 10 plus or minus on root of b square minus 4ac, that is 96 divided by 2a, 2 into 1. Okay. So this will be 10 by 2 is 5 plus or minus 2 root 6. Okay. 5 t is equal to 5 plus or minus 2 root 6 I am getting. So t already, what we have taken as t हम लोग क्या लिए थे? This 5 plus 2 root 6 to the power x cube x square, huh? X square minus 3. 5 plus 2 root 6 whole to the power x square minus 3. X square minus 3. So this we have taken. So this is as 5 plus 2 root 6. If I'll take, by comparing the power on both sides, I am getting x square minus 3 as 1, and x square we are getting, that is 4. So x becomes plus or minus 2. There are two solutions I am getting. Now if we'll try to find the next solution, or by taking the next another equation, that is 5 minus 2 root 6, 5 minus 2 root 6 whole to the power x square minus 3, which is equal to 5 minus 2 root 6. 5 minus 2 root 6. By comparing both sides, I am getting x square minus 3. So this is not my t, na? This is not my t. So what we'll get? This is t. 5 plus 2 root 6, which is this. So we can write this as 5 plus 2 root 6 whole to the power minus 1. Yes or no? So now by comparing the power on both sides, I am getting x square minus 3 is equal to minus 1. So I am getting x square is equal to minus 1 plus 3, that is 2. So x I am getting plus or minus on root of 2. So those are not integral. So in the question it is asking to find the integral solution. So the last two solutions are not integral. So that's why we'll not include these two solutions with our required solutions. So only two solutions, that is plus or minus 2, are possible here. Only two solutions. So answer is 2. Two numbers of solutions we are getting here in this case. So this is the last question for your AIET 1. I hope all the questions are very clear to all of you guys. If you have, are not able to understand by watching the video once, then try to watch the video again and try to understand the solutions, right? So this is the last question, and we'll bring the next video solutions of your next exam AIET 2 in the next, when AIET will be happen. After then also we'll bring a solution video for you also. Okay, thank you all. Thanks to all of you guys.